Okay, so I was at my first op, and we were supposed to arm and guard this bomb. All right. So we send a detachment, and I'm in the back, kind of scoping shit out. Literally, I was the only one with that detachment that had a long range scope. And I'm like, all right. They just sent their own detachment. They have about 5 people heading up the ridge towards our position. They don't know where the bomb is, but they have a general idea of where it is because I could hear them talking. But when we got to the bomb before they did, all I hear is intense firefighting, and I'm taking pot shots where I think the enemy is, because at that point I didn't want to see him. I had no idea. So they start overwhelming the position. We have like 2 people left guarding it. It's like 7. Alright, just for the bomb. And I'm sitting back, I stand on this tree log. I have my pistol like this, and boom, 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 just wildly. And apparently I got about 3 of them. I don't even look. I don't even care. I just kept shooting. We get pinned down. About 20 of us get pinned down because we're trying to take this field and take out that position. They're holding us down. 20 of us are humped down behind this log. And I'm like, fuck this. We still had to go to the other field, clear that bunker, which is not ideal. So, on count of 3, we're all going to jump over this fucking log and bum rush them. So I kind of backed up. I'm still on the ground. Let's say the log is about 10 feet away from me, right? So about here. About 10 feet away. I'm like, 3, 2, 1, go! I get up, I start running. I bolted over one hand, and with the other hand, I bring up my M4 and just full auto. Pull out my pistol, pop, 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 pop. Because I was the only one that ran up at first, because they didn't expect me to just bum rush up. They thought I was going to start lead front. No. That's every bit of cover just went in there, and then all I see is my team just flooding inside because the bunker was easily taken over. It was absolutely amazing. Dude, I got nailed right in the dick as soon as that bomb went off, too. Are you okay? I got dropped the dick.
Where in the world is Sean White?
Hello?
Hey, Sean White.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Not much, man. Just calling to see how you do it. What are you up to?
Currently, I am standing in line to go on a roller coaster thing.
Oh, cool. Kind of hot out today. Hopefully you're staying cool.
You know what? I'm actually wearing my umbrella hat to shield my ears and face from the sun.
There you go. I like it.
Have you ever ridden on the Crescendo Splash? It's a roller coaster.
No. Where the hell are you at?
Actually, right now I'm in New Mexico.
Oh, cool.
It's an interesting park. It's pretty nice. They have all the cotton candy and hot dogs that you could ever want.
Do they have elotes?
What?
Elotes? Corn on sticks?
Yeah, I might have saw that. There was like a burned corn smell in my vicinity. Sure. You
sent me, I guess it was for your public speaking thing or whatever, but you sent me this kind of, don't take this the wrong way, but you've always been really funny with me. We have always done a lot of comedy stuff, but this one was pretty intense. Did you want to talk about that at all?
Yeah, sure. You had sent me a text earlier. You said that some of my mail had arrived at your house. Is that...
I received listener mail in regards to...
Make sure that's not a bill, and then we can head on and talk about that stuff if you like.
Yeah, actually, I'm on the phone right now. I still have it on my phone, so what we'll do is we'll shoot that for next week, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay. All right.
Dude, this line is so long, it's ridiculous. I got a feeling I might be able to bribe my way to the front here. I'll give it a shot here in a few minutes.
So, you talked about being a cancer survivor, what the definition of that is, what the, God, I can't think of the words, but you're trying to say, like, in the cancer community, what that actually means, and what it means to people who don't have cancer. That was a very interesting take on that. And do you want to talk more about that?
Oh, sure, absolutely. And, later, if you guys visit my website, I have a series there I'm going to be talking about hope and the different aspects of it, discovering it, maintaining it, understanding what the difference between hope and false hope is. So, a friend of mine came to me and he asked me, he said, Sean, how do you define being a cancer survivor? And we spoke quite a bit in length about it, and it made me realize that the usage of the word cancer survivor is to the detriment of someone who still has cancer. Now, I was taught that you are a cancer survivor as soon as you are diagnosed with cancer. But in research, that's not actually the case. The only way that you can be a cancer survivor, by definition, is if you've been without sign of the disease for 5 years. So it confuses others. It breaks down your support network, and it leaves you open to questionable hope. It is a matter of knowing, why are you calling yourself a cancer survivor? So, are you doing it to encourage yourself that you will overcome this, or are you hiding from it? And if you're hiding from it, then that's false hope. If you're trying to use that word in order to say that you're going to overcome it, then that's hope, but it's still not good. It's still unhealthy. So, change that word. You are more than your cancer, so why should you be a cancer survivor? You're a person with cancer. Embrace that life and see yourself as someone without it, but don't lie. Don't lie to yourself on the inside. The journey of cancer is one that is transformative. It's an opportunity for you to look inward and discover all the inner strength that you may or may not have. And it forces you to make it in places where it lacks.
See, that's why I'm glad that you're talking about this. I didn't know any of this, and I know I sound kind of cheesy for saying that, but it's the truth, man. When you hear the word cancer survivor from a person who doesn't have cancer, you think they've already overcame it and that they're living the rest of their life. The other definition is just accepting that you have it. That's a trip,
so I think
man.
that, I don't think that we should be using the term. Probably if someone had diabetes, would they call themselves a diabetes survivor?
No, they wouldn't.
No. They're a human being who has diabetes. And the same thing needs to be applied to cancer. You need to begin to see yourself as a person. You have a disease, and it may permeate your life, and it may very well kill you. But you're still more than the sum of your disease.
To find more about what Sean is talking about, go to his website. What's your website again?
It's ShawnWhiteBlog.com. That's ShawnWhitBlog.com.
He has more stuff on what's going on in audio form, right?
Absolutely. So I'm going Discovering Hope. And if you would like to have a greater understanding of how to reclaim, how to discover, and hold on to hope, then this series is going to be to your advantage. It's going to be a 4 or 5 part series, and it's going to be released weekly, and we'll talk about the things that we mentioned earlier. We're going to talk about how I define false hope, as well as other elements, talking about how our emotions are little creatures, and in order to really hold on to peace, we need to treat all of our emotions like they're creatures, like they're animals, our own pets.
Wow. I mean, is you never been a therapist before in your life?
Well, I'm analytical, introspective, and I've faced down the barrel of death a few times. You would like to take a look at my blog, feel free to check me out at ShawnWhiteBlog.com. If you would want to have direct contact with me, get a hold of me at ShawnWhiteBlog@yahoo.com. I will reply to whatever communication you may have and help others and ourselves discover hope. Oh, well, Polly, I managed to work my way to the front of the line. I had a sandwich that was in my pocket. It was primarily made of steak, and I offered it to the guy in the front.
Cool.
So I'm going to get on this roller coaster, and just like life, we're going to shoot ourselves into the future.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Emmett Brown. All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
All right, see you.